is no other way. Your love. Talk about a long night trip. No, no, no. Don't ever wait. You kept traces of my past. Your frames are divided in my thoughts. Your love. Dance so I can feel your lips. Oh no, no. Don't ever look away. You fill the spaces in my heart. Your friends are nowhere to be found. We're tripping all around and girl, we don't know nobody. There's people all around, but girl, it's a private party. No, we don't know nobody. There's people all around, but love, it's a private party. And I'm tripping, you're tripping, trip, trip.
Hey guys, if you like the content, make sure you click on subscribe and turn the notification bell on to receive the latest updated information from Team Assassination. With that guys, enjoy the content and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Yo guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome back Team Assassination. This is Assassin Dave right here, and today we got something special for you, the long requested Mganga SS Conquer level ranked gameplay. And obviously today we're actually trailing with KZ Fox as well as Bobo from IMT. So it's interesting. Bo was playing that Omen on the side lane, and I'm playing mid with Mganga. And on the other side, we actually have some really good enemies. So this is actually really good, really high quality gameplay that you guys can actually take something away from. The other side is actually ALG duo with two other Conquer level. 3 other Conquer level players, so it's just a Conquer ranked gameplay, right? As you can see right now on the mid lane, the enemy thing come to harass me, but little did he know, you don't want to melee into Mganga at level 1 because it's really bad, right? And that's why Mganga is pretty good against heroes like Tulin or any other melee hero per se, because you know, if you get close, I'll just stack my poison on you and you will just die, right? So over here, I'm actually gonna have to just go home because I got a lot of poke. I mean, I did a lot of poke to enemy thing, but you know, unfortunately, it was not on Liliana, so which made me go home. But we didn't lose anything, right? You know, the only thing that you lost is you're pretty much delayed on rotation, right? Liliana is gonna out-rotate you at this round because luckily for her, she does have a support that's a little bit stronger early game. Now, Zenyo is really strong, but you know, I'm not used to Zenyo support. I feel like I shouldn't offer much. And then still, Zenyo is going to be really good late game, right? Mid to late game. So I'm not complaining. It's just have to play a little bit more passively. But let's talk about Mganga, right? After the update where Mganga's first ability get 2 stacks, it instantly make Mganga relevant because now I never have the problem with running out of poison. Over here, I see our KZ Fox, our jungler, engaged on enemy Sleepy on the Liliana. So I flickered in, tried to stack 5 poison and try to kill Liliana because he's still level 3. So if I stack 5 stacks on him as a player, Liliana was definitely dead, right? Unfortunately, they do have 2 other people camping in the bush, so which directly resulted in me dying. But as you can see, the poke that I did on Liliana was able to make him low enough that she wasn't able to help Rocker when Moran was taking the dragon there. So KZ Fox just got a really easy free kill onto the Moran, and which stopped the dragon kill, which stopped the dragon, you know, siege from the enemy side, which is really good for us. The thing is, if you don't take dragon, you want to stop the enemy team from doing it as well, right? So they can get it, because the neutral objective, you know, it's a new objective. If they get it, they get advantage. If you get it, you get advantage. But if neither side gets it, it's even, right? So over here, I see the dragon siege again. So we come here to do a little bit, you know, protection kind of thing. Realizing that they backed off, so we're gonna back off as well. As you can see right now, once again, I'm gonna try to play towards a quadrant where I have more people, where I have more support, right? So I'm gonna throw a little poison in just to harass Sleepy a little bit more. But one stack of poison doesn't really do much. Okay, what you want to do is instantly stack 5 stacks, because the fastest you stack 5 stacks, the easier it is, the more damage Mganga is going to do. Over here, I see KZ land a wonderful ultimate onto Sleepy, did a lot of damage, but put himself in a little bit of trouble, and I can see topside from the minimap that everybody backed off, and Max actually activated ultimates, because I want to, you know, go from behind to surprise them or ambush them, but Max ultimate kind of revealed me, so I actually backed off. But over here we see Rocker coming in. She didn't know that we're in this bush, because I'm pretty sure Rocker saw every one of us were top, but I backed off, like I said, because of Max ultimate, and I went back. Over here, I can see this is exactly what I wanted. Little surrounding kind of, you know, environment where I can do as much damage as possible. And I have ultimate, and then the enemy Wonder Woman was low enough that I can just use my ultimate and get a quick kill. Over here is my flicker. Try to get enough distance, but it's not quite there, so we're not able to get a kill. But guys, with Mganga, as you can see, you always have to make sure that you have a way out, because you don't have any mobility. You have to understand. You have a lot of bit sustain, but the sustain doesn't really count much for a squishy hero, especially early game. You still die. Okay, so make sure that even late game, if people focus you still die. You can do a lot of damage before you die because you can sustain for very long, but you know you will still die. So make sure, guys, you always do something when your team follows up. If the team doesn't do anything, don't try to do anything yourself, okay? So over here, Zenio actually went in just to form a little wall, and we were able to get enemy red buff. And right afterwards, Zenio was good enough to use his ultimate to jump over the wall and secure himself, right? So really good job. I see that KZ Fox in a little bit of trouble, so I came over here. If Thing actually kept on chasing, he was dead for sure, but he was smart enough just to walk away. So you know, survive this round. And you can see that I'm just waiting for Thing to make a move, right? For a hero like Mganga, you do not want to be the person who engages. As you can see right now, I instantly stacked 4 layers on Thing, but stopped chasing, and then did some damage over here. And Rocker is taking a lot of damage. He's almost dead already, right? Thing have to pop his heal. If Thing didn't pop his heal, more might just die from that poison there. And then obviously, if KZ was a little bit closer, we could have killed more really easily. But you know, it was just me and Zenio for a little while. But you can see Morin didn't go back home, you know, and then he tried to go top and farm the wave. Luckily, KZ was smart enough to go over there to set up beforehand, which resulted in Morin dying, right? So I can see that Annie wanted to go in to get the kill to Sleepy really bad, and I just follow up, right? You know, if your team is willing to sacrifice a life for that kill, you know, you gotta make sure it's worth it. You know, don't just let it go, right? Great opportunity. So Zenio goes in, pop the shield, and I go in here, make sure I walk forward, make sure I stack 5 layers, and make sure I got in distance to activate my ultimate. And like I said, the best thing about Mganga right now, it's so easy to stack 5 layers of poison because it never runs out. The double stacks, it just never runs out because you actually recharge really fast, and you can use it. You can use 2 stacks within 2 seconds, right? 2 stacks of your first ability. So. And that means you can zone the battlefield, you know, create a little area, protection area, or DPS area that you like. So over here, our team is actually going to go ahead and siege this tower. I throw a first ability in there to zone Sleepy a little bit so I can have a little bit of space to hit the tower. And it worked out, right? You can see that I instantly stacked 4 to 5 layers onto the Thing, and Thing ended up dying, but it put ourselves in a really bad situation, really bad position. Luckily, Zenio ulted right on time, and I survived for a little bit longer, but that doesn't mean I can survive this max. He didn't charge onto KZ, which kind of pissed me off, and he charged onto me. So I told people that go to kill the max, and then sure enough, they went for him, right? And then you kind of tried to do the revenge for me. But yeah, that was unfortunate that I died, right? You know, if I didn't have to die. I kind of have to die, you know. If I was Max, I was gonna ult. I'm gonna ult Mganga as well. So good job, Mganga, for killing me. But then it's just really sad for me. So, but yeah, see right now you can see the score is only 3, 2, and 5. And see, the one thing about Mganga is a lot of time his damage is not very obvious, right? People think that Mganga is not doing enough damage, but that's not true. That can be further away from the truth. Mganga actually do a lot of damage, especially when in a sustained fight, right? In a continuous fight that lasts very long. Mganga's gonna shine in those fights because you have so much sustain, you have so much continuous damage, and your ultimate is really quick. You know, so you can keep on doing those bursts. Because every time if you stack 5 layers onto enemy, like any units, your ultimate is gonna do a lot of damage. Over here you can see Thing kind of overstacked his welcome, end up dying immediately. So we just throw off one first ability there, and I still have one more stack that I can use, right? I have a lot of stacks. So we have one cannon minion. I throw off first ability to zone them. Zones Wonder Woman. Luckily, K's followed up with an ultimate. So we zoned the enemy Morin as well. He can't defend his tower. So the Zenyo and I and Annie just decided to take the tower down, right? Now Annie was a little bit confused because he wanted to go use his passive onto enemy Morin, but Morin just backed off. So luckily he used auto attack on the tower before Zenyo died. Over here, you can see that, you know, late game Liliana is still really good against Mganga. It does so much damage, burst and CC. And then the thing is, Mganga has a much longer poke than, Liliana has a much longer poke than Mganga. So it always put herself in a very bad spot. So you can see Katie try to hit the tower, but there's no more wave. And I just use my ultimate. Look at that Wonder Woman who's gonna die from poisoning a little bit, right? And over here I try to see Sleepy get a little bit lower, but I forgot how fast the Fox can run, you know, in the Fox form. So the Frickler was a little wasted, but it was not a bad attempt, you know. And then KZ should do something crazy. You can see right now, and we got CC'd by Liliana once again. Right, Sleepy is one of the best milliners in North America, so you know, he has been playing since NA server was first released, and he gets better and better each and every day. So like I said, this is really good gameplay because you can actually see the viability of high level of Mganga in the high level ranked, right? Obviously you can say that my teammate did a lot of stuff this game. Yes, they did, and then it definitely helped, but this is basically what I'm saying. Mganga in the right environment can do a lot of stuff actually, right? So you can see I overstepped my welcome a little bit, and sure enough I got punished really hard for it. You know, just one little misstep from yourself can end up, you know, killing you, and then when you're dead it might possibly result you losing the game, because mid laner is the main damage source for the game. You don't want to die, right? So yeah, but right afterwards you just look at the situation, right? We got a inhibitor tower, which is really good for us. And the team hasn't got a single tower yet. You know, obviously, I'm kind of bad at cropping, so you can't see the top lane. But they haven't got a single tower yet, so which is really good for us, right? Means we have a really huge goal lead. I'm actually gonna make. A lot of people ask me, Dave, why don't you make Arctic Orb earlier on Mganga? I personally do not like it because it's like for an item that kind of acts like Endure, the old Endure is good, but I would rather just go a little bit more useful item, right, that I can use early on. I can act, you know, the passive that actually useful. The item is good, but I think it's only good late game where a little bit more survivability. Over here, my focus is obviously KZ. Ignore the support over there, and you can see that I'm doing a lot of damage. And the KZ was able to land the perfect ultimate onto the enemy Morin, which directly resulted us, you know, comboing that Morin, and Morin just instantly disappeared from face of Earth, right, or the game. So I saw my team going in. I saw the Max ulting the Joker. Nothing I can do there, right? I mean, obviously I can go to get assists, but it's pointless because I really want to push the wave in, because the bottom tower is more important or more appealing to me. So that's what we end up doing. And then one thing that you notice me do with Mganga is I'm always stacking poison on myself, right? Even though when I'm not hitting, I'm always stacking poison on myself because it heals me, right? You always want to make sure you have 5 stacks, because when you activate it in the middle of the team fight, it can heal you really well, right? So you can see that I'm just using it whenever I have the opportunity. And anything comes in, I instantly stack 5 layers on him, activate my ultimate. Look how much damage I was able to do to a full tank hero, right? But over here, I think I'm gonna die because I kind of, you know, separated from my team. But before I died, I killed the Thane and I killed the Max, right? So that it's just like show you how much longer you can sustain. Any of the mates, for example Lumia, you would just die, right? Or Preda, you won't really have a chance to fight back. Mganga, you can drag the fight a little bit longer. That doesn't mean like just do what I did and die, but you know, no, get a kill. So where Annie did a really good move, even though he got poked, but he understand now after Liana used her ability, there's nothing else she could have done. So Annie instantly flickered and used his combo on Joker and killed the Liliana right away, which gave ourselves a little bit more advantage. And yeah, I'm coming back. Max ulted. Our top side's in a lot of trouble. Annie got knocked up, and he's most likely dead. right? In fact, Annie is dead right now. So looking to fight is on top side. I instantly come over here and then just doing what I do the best, which is stack passive myself, right? To prepare for the next fight. Especially late game, guys, don't be stingy with your mana. As you can see right now, I'm using my second ability over and over again, and I haven't lost any mana. So, see, the fight over here, the intention was to bait them to come in, but Zeno actually went in for some reason, and which directly resulted in us seeing a really horrible positioning. And KZ missed his ultimate as well, and I got put in the front line. And see, the thing is, Liliana here comes with a A and B combo, right? And it stunned me in place, and I got exploded from the second ability Fox form ball, which is really bad because it's so much damage. Like. It was not supposed to hit me, it was hitting Zenial, but Zenial was right next to me because we got stunned at the same time. And Joker was like, why engage, Zenial? We're supposed to bait. You know, but over here, I see KZ hiding in the bush. And then I was like, oh my god, KZ gonna steal this. And sure enough, he did, because ADC is a jungler. One little downside about it is you're hitting this thing from far away, because when you try to punish, you want to make sure you're getting a little bit closer. But obviously, Rocker didn't do that this time. And then so he didn't punish, so all the damage come from, you know, is auto attack. And then when you have a Zephy hiding in the bush with no one noticing, you can just ultimate and use your punish and you would get the thing, right? Sure enough, he did that, and then we got a Darkslayer steal, and this secured our win this game, right? Because if they get Darkslayer, it's gonna put us in a lot of trouble. Because Morin was Darkslayer, Lina was Darkslayer, it's gonna poke us like, you know, no other. It's gonna be so much damage and so much sustain from their side. It's gonna be really hard for us to kill them, right? So luckily KZ was able to secure the Darkslayer like a god, and right afterwards we just go ahead and clean this wave, right? Clean the wave on the top side and just secure the tower. We do have one more layer of poison. You can see right now I'm gonna quickly stack 5 layers on him using my ultimate, and this guy just died. You know, there's no chance for him. And KZ engaged on Sleepy, put him really low, and putting someone really low is just as good as a thing compared to just killing them. Because if you get them to really low, they can't fight either. You can fight anyways. They have to go back home. They have to heal, and when they have poison on themselves, or have damage on them, tick on themselves, they can't heal from the fountain that fast either. So over here, our team engage on them, but Annie doesn't seem like to be interested because we want to get kills, but the Joker really want to just be taking down the game, right? Taking down the win W against ALG, and sure enough. KZ is able to get MVP this game, well deserved. But guys, I really like Mganga, and I'm gonna continue playing Mganga to explore his viability in high elo ranked solo queue, right? If you have any questions, if you have tried Mganga in high elo or in ranked, let me know in the comment section down below, right? And definitely do not forget to hit a like and subscribe to join Team Assassination. With that, Assassin Dave signing off. See you guys next time. Bye now.